All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now live here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the platform here where all wrestling matters. And we've kind of got a first here tonight on Sportswire Radio because I'm introducing here to the world somebody who's about to make his debut. And he is about to make his debut in a big way coming up for our friends over at FBW next week. They've got Holiday Havoc, and boy, is there a lot to get into here in the world of FBW. And our guest is going to, well, talk about some of that. He's going to talk about his background that, let's just say, he'll go from one place he got a curtain call to where he's going to try into another place. And certainly in the world of FBW, try to give a curtain call or two, and maybe he'll try to give a curtain call in the ring because, boy, has the landscape in FBW changed dramatically. We've got a new world champion. We've got a Razor Rage out there. We've got a vacated United States championship, and the landscape is certainly evolving day by day, and our guest is going to try to certainly make sense of all of it. Our guest here, because it's the first time he is here, and it's really the first you're hearing from him from anywhere, it is now time to give him that introduction because you've been waiting for it, he's been waiting for it, and I've been waiting for it. We are going to get this week off here in style on Sportswire Radio, the number one global radio station, and let's get to it here on a Monday night in prime time, baby. So with that, without further ado, here on the Sports Report, number one global sports show making his debut in the backyard in the underground wrestling circuit. His name is, simply put, the curtain call of wrestling in FBW, Draven. So just for you, Anthony Arias, I'm going to do it one more time. My friend, how are we doing?
Well, I will say it has been a eventful Monday here at the Soulis residence. I had a couple of calls. My rehearsal this evening, which do not worry, I wouldn't have missed this interview. But this evening, my rehearsal was canceled. So I was a bit deterred by that, but thankfully gave me more time to focus on my physical. Now, to real quick give an introduction. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Draven Soulis, the curtain call of wrestling, and, of course, mainly Florida Backyard Wrestling.
Okay, well, first of all, nice to meet you. Certainly, the world is probably wondering who is this guy. Considering yesterday, we certainly had one for the ages. Well, actually, this past weekend on Sportswire Radio was one for the ages here, just in all wrestling. And tomorrow will be quite a day because we have UK Independent Wrestling's Carnage hardcore champion, the Vigilante, and then we have some guy, Aaron Blaze, here. But let me ask you the burning question because I don't really know anything about you. So for those that are listening and watching here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the only platform where figuratively and literally all wrestling matters, who is Draven Soulis?
Well, Draven Soulis is a locally, not who am I kidding, state renowned actor with not only a superior in district competition for thespians, but an excellence in state competition. I am also a funny singer. I shouldn't say funny singer, I'm a funny actor. But I also
Funny
sing.
and singing don't necessarily go
They
hand.
don't. They do not correlate whatsoever. I don't know why I said that. Might be having too much tea. But
Well, you're in prime time and you're on the biggest stage here, so understandably so. You're obviously trying to figure out the words, but okay, so you've obviously got a little bit of a stage background. So tell me how that's going to translate here coming up in the world here of an ever evolving landscape in FBW.
so just because I've always been attached to stage does not mean I have not been attached to performance in itself. I've been watching FBW for as long as I can remember, and recently seeing the dismay and disorder of this company, seeing the betrayals left and right, I can only think that it is soon to crumble like it has, which is why I am here to save this crumble. I mean, come on. You can tell it's crumbling already. We have a vacant United States title. This new champion seems to be running amok. And this Razor Rage guy who also commented on one of my Instagram posts recently. I'm saying to stay out of his way. I don't really know. And I don't really care what he has to say. He's just a flea in my, well, tea.
Well, let me ask you then. Okay, you got a changing landscape. You got a new world champion. You got a U.S. title that's vacated. You got guys that are having their own rages. You got other guys that were a shadow that were called the Messiah, and they got their own issues. I mean, so how do you then compete? How do you try to differentiate yourself? And as what you've put, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, how you're going to give a class act to those individuals.
So, what differentiates me from all of these, for lack of a better term, animals of FBW? I mean, first of all, let me stand real quick. My attire is clearly more sophisticated. I mean, we have the blazer, the dress pants, and this amazing t-shirt. Let me just real quick unbutton the one button I have. That's how fancy it is. It's amazing t-shirt
Well, at least
representing.
you brought your T-shirt on. We had the YBW champion Dominic on about a week and a half ago, and he didn't put on his shirt. So at least you decided to put yours on. So we appreciate that you did promote your merchandise there. That's what every wrestler should do. But continue.
So, as you see, like for example, I'm seeing this Razor Rage person, and all he has is a really quickly. What languages are not allowed? Because I need to make sure I use
Well,
proper terms.
go ahead. Just shoot. You're live and keep going, kid. Let's go.
Alrighty, alrighty. My
Welcome to the
apologies.
big leagues, kid. Let's
My
go.
apologies. So wears a shirt called "F Your Feelings," and I mean, come on. Come on. You can wear something more proper. You can at least like wear an undershirt or something. But rather than that, you wear just a shirt that says F your feelings, and it's probably just an army shirt, to be fair. Um, then we have, who was that guy that dropped the US title? Never mind.
Let's certainly not mention those that no longer work in your company.
Yeah, that's what I yeah.
I wouldn't give any promotion to those that don't work with you.
Deserve.
But go ahead.
But yeah. What I bring to the table is one thing, and that is prestige.
Okay.
I bring, may not be wrestling prestige, but prestige in itself. I bring a new look, I bring a new style, and I definitely bring a new genesis, if you will.
Okay, Genesis. I mean, I do remember that as a thing in school growing up, but that was like second grade in Catholic school. All right. But you told me some things. So how do you use this stage background, which might be your ability? You've obviously got your versatility. Those are some of your traits here to compete with these different individuals. So tell me how you're going to go out there and use that to help you here coming up. And I know we'll have a class act here show coming up with, you'll have a skit in it on next week's Holiday Havoc. But I mean, tell me how you're going to use that.
So the class act is going to be a nice little new talk show for FBW. The class act is going to consist of me and maybe sometimes a guest, but for this one in particular here at Holiday Havoc, it is going to consist of me explaining my standing in FBW. Because honestly, I'm looking at this amazing company that was once much more grand than it currently is, and it's just crumbling because of all the disorder and dismay, and it needs the most anticipated, the most classiest, and the most prestigious of them all, the curtain call.
What are your goals here in FBW?
My goal is to show the world that, well, think of it as a ring governing kind of deal. I am here to make sure that this company doesn't die out because of disorder and the chaos bringing from all the betrayals, all the vacancies, and all of the just madness. I am here to make sure that there is one name to thank after it becomes right back to the good old days, right back to when it was fun and able to be watched without worrying about people getting betrayed on, people getting scared away or attacked randomly. I am here to be the savior of Florida Backyard Wrestling, not Anthony Arias.
So what bothers you about Anthony Arias? I mean, Anthony Arias, interesting guy, certainly has a razor rage now. There's a lot of people in backyard wrestling that, have their opinions of him. What's your opinion then of Anthony Arias?
Frankly, it would have been a lot better, but he, of course, chose to, and if you're able to pull up that Instagram post here in a moment, he decided to comment on my page saying basically to stay out of his way. When in all actuality, it is him who should probably stay away from mine.
And why do you say that for?
What I will say is this. I do have a set plan. I don't want to reveal too much, neither here or on even the curtain call, but I will say that since he's been with the company since its opening, so he should stick to his road where it should be evolving from here rather than just sticking to this lane and eventually crossing ties with the fastest rising and most anticipated wrestler in the backyard circuit.
Well, I mean, he's a veteran, right? He's been in the game a while, and you're pretty much a rookie at this point. And it's whether you like Anthony Arias or not, I mean, you're going to certainly get the veteran certainly riding the rookie. So what makes you different than anybody else, any newcomer, Johnny come lately? And how are you going to prove Anthony Arias and others wrong?
So I will admit, yes, I am very green to the wrestling industry. I have only started working through it and making my way up to this point at the start of this year. But what makes me different than any other green boy or girl that enters this community is that I have more drive, more intuition, and more knowledge than they will ever have. And not to mention, I will be able to put myself out more than they ever will. Because look at me, I've already grown a following, not just from this page alone, but just through my acting.
Well, what's in your acting background that will translate here into the wrestling world?
So, I have been in many, so they're called comedic relief roles, but they're a good way to distract. So, for example, my current role is of a character named Stephen Left. And this is a brand new show, murder mystery. Basically, I'm a low budget cruise ships comedian, and I'm over here falling in love with the cruise director, yada yada yada. I'm the comic relief. But before then, I have a sense of larger roles, which is why I have no doubt that I'm going to flourish here in FBW. Because before then, right before my graduation, I played the role of King Triton of The Little Mermaid, and that in itself was very fun, I will admit. But yes, I have the knowledge of having a lot of eyes on me and not folding under pressure whenever, you know.
What's your impressions of the brand new FBW World Champion Sam Reeves? He certainly made quite an impact, and he's going to be here Saturday night. He's going to be here in your chair at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And what's your impressions of Sam Reeves?
Sam Reeves, well, he won the title at the last one. I think it was Endgames, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So he won the title then, and quite frankly, he did put on a good showing. All I have to say about him is, again, likewise to Anthony Aries, stay out of my way. If we cross paths because of that lovely little title, then we cross paths. So I don't have much to say on Sam Reeves.
Why do you guys like Anthony Arias, Sam Reeves? A lot of people have opinions on Anthony Arias inside the backyard, but let's keep it to Florida backyard wrestling for a second. Anthony Arias is a veteran. Why should veteran wrestlers like Anthony Arias worry about you, and why should they care about you right now?
Well, let's start with the obvious one. I am fresh, new blood, and they are, at least for the underground wrestling community, are slowly making their way towards that next level and will not be able to take the advanced new age of backyard. I am, like, when I say I am bringing forth a genesis, I'm not just talking about myself. I'm not just talking about the classy and prestige that I plan to bring to FBW. I plan on bringing the new generation of backyard wrestling. So Sam Reeves, Mr. Anthony Aries, they have been here for the better of, I believe, 12 years, was it?
Yeah, they've been here for over a decade, and this is where they've cut their teeth. Obviously, guys like Chris Dynamite, and you got Ryan Blade, who was the champion, Big B, and these guys have been around a long time, and you're this new kid on the block. You're this Johnny come lately, and you're going to have, obviously, your work cut out for you. You're going to obviously have certainly a lot to contend with, and you're going to have to try to figure out whatever skills you have in the theater world and performing, that hopefully it translates to the wrestling world, because these guys, obviously, they've made an impact. They've been around a long time. Sam Reeves gets to tell his side of the story here coming up Saturday night. And, Arias has been around, and he's got a Razor Rage, and he's got now Jay Gaz saying things about him, who's been around. I've interviewed Jay Gaz, and he's sort of re-entered the backyard wrestling circuit. So you're going to have to prove to people, because I see this all the time. I see guys like you come around, and, guys like you, certainly talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? I think that's going to be the question. I mean, we'll certainly find out. before the end of the month. We're going to find that question out. But can you talk the talk, and not just talk the talk, but will you be able to walk the walk?
So I'm gonna reach into my actual public self real quick. I am privileged. I am very privileged to have had the reach out from FBW, and I believe I do have what it takes because, again, like I've watched and studied so much just to be able to make it in normal wrestling, and they wouldn't let me in because of my my current size and stuff like that.
Well, I think in wrestling, I don't think size means as much. I think if you have the heart, I think if you want to go out there, you should absolutely go out there and prove it. I think that the question's going to be is, can you prove it? I'll get to some people in the chat in a few minutes, but I need a favor from people if you're here right now. FBW's got 924 subscribers. If you'd like to check him out, you'd like to give him a chance, that's their YouTube channel. I've put it up in the description. So if you want to hit a sub for them, they're 76 subscribers away from 1,000. You not only got me to 1,000, you got me to 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, and so on and so on. So if you'd like to check them out, they've got a couple different products that they've shown recently. They've got a big show coming up called Holiday Havoc. You got some familiar faces. We're going to get a chance to see some of them here over the next few weeks. Just go out there, hit a sub for them, try them. If you like them, you stay with them. You'll get notifications, and you'll get a chance to see him here coming up, especially with our world champion at FBW, Sam Reeves, who makes his debut to Sportswire Radio coming up here Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll certainly look forward to that. And, you're not the only one, though, that I think has a theater background and is trying to transition or has transitioned into the wrestling world. I have Judas the Evil Angel, who has certainly transitioned pretty well. He's the ALW and the Blizzard champion. I got my man Kyle Shelby, who certainly made quite an impact yesterday. And there's plenty of people that have gone out there from the stage to the wrestling world. So maybe that'll be one of your advantages here coming up and what we'll see starting here at Holiday Havoc. Maybe your stage presence, that'll be something that'll hopefully carry you here in this, again, very, very, very violent, very, let's say, dangerous landscape right now in FBW.
I like to think so. So another bit of a backtrack. I have always loved the idea of being able to be in the ring. I mean, I've joined e-communities for it. I've gotten all the games for it. And with my acting background, because that is also another thing I discovered way back when, I feel that in the performance aspect, in the character and charisma aspect, I'll be able to advance it even more as I go along, but even in the background, so that way I can have more eyes, not only on myself, but the product I am in.
Sure.
Alias FBW.
Let me ask you generally, what wanted you or what made you decide to go into wrestling? Who were some of your influences in wrestling that you hope to emulate?
So I'll just say this. So I went to an NXT live event, and the person who basically brought me into the wrestling industry as a whole was an independent wrestler by the name of Gordy Rattler.
Okay.
He is a Florida-based independent wrestler, very cool guy, and he brought me in, and basically he's helped me with a lot of my decision-making and a lot of stuff. Another person I want to thank, sorry, that was my TV. Another person I want to thank is some guy named DJ Green. He's currently getting ready to start training for actual training up in New Orleans. And he's the one who advised me to do backyard. So I was at one point about to give up on the dream, and then FBW actually contacted me back after a few months, and then I talked to DJ about it, and a line that stuck with me was, the more you run from your dreams, the more they'll chase back after you.
Yeah, you should. I think that it doesn't matter where you are. You won't know till you try. I think that ultimately, look, if you go out there and it doesn't work out, then you move on. And I think also with your background and stage, I mean, there's got to have been plenty of instances that hasn't worked out for you.
Yeah. There is one last person that I want to thank. And that person's name is Gray.
Okay.
Another fellow actor, another fellow friend of mine. He actually advised and actually showed me, WWN.
Mm-hmm.
He advised me to watch their product and stuff, and introduced me to a wrestler by the name of Drake Xavier. Not I personally, but you know what I mean.
I don't mean to cut you off, but this guy here, 88 Resolution, who doesn't have any real name to it, you want to call me a Neanderthal? Take a look in the mirror, and I'll just say that you might want to reevaluate those comments because I got the mic, buddy. So if you want to stay here, my advice, back it up. Just say.
Is that guy? I don't even.
Okay, well, we're gonna play that game.
Who is he?
I'm just saying. If we're gonna play games, I'll just say we'll certainly. I'll make sure that. And I know it's your spot tonight, but let's just say there won't be any tolerance for that. So let's just say you want to be here. There's the door. You know what? Actually, you know what? 88 Resolution. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak, and I'll wait because if you ain't got anything else to say, you should put on a poster, put on a photo, and show who you really are because you're a coward. Let's just say here. But I'll give you 60 seconds. Otherwise, you're out the door. So I'll wait. We'll wait. We'll move on here. Yeah, that's what I thought. People here who don't have a real face, they want to come around and they want to interrupt. You here, you're a nobody. Go find somewhere else to troll. But and for you, even for you, Anthony Arias, we're gonna start the show here. I'll tell you when we make comments. So let's just say here. But so let me ask you this then. What's it gonna be like when you go out there and step foot at Holiday Havoc? What's that gonna mean to you?
So, in Holiday Havoc, I regret to inform you, I won't be stepping foot in the arena just yet. The class act will be recorded and sent out from the Soulis residence. Mm-hmm. So I will not be making an appearance at the arena, mm-hmm. but I will be. Consider it a message that I will be appearing at the next show.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to follow FBW, that's the page. Yeah, unfortunately, there are people that once in a while, they think that they can get away with things. They think they can be characters. They think they can be keyboard tough guys. But there is no keyboard tough guys because if you got a picture like that guy, obviously you're sitting there wanking off in your mom's basement with probably, I don't know, one or two people that you're friends with in the real world. You decide to come here. You decide to make yourself a name because you see people here in the stream. You see there's a new guy that you don't know much about. So you want to be, like I said, a keyboard tough guy. But listen, I'm from Brooklyn, so we're going to kick the ballistics for a second. I seen guys like you in the streets, and I seen guys like you get their lunch money taken, their lunch money and everything else eaten. I seen guys get their legs capped for guys like you. So I'm just going to say it. You want to be here. You want to enjoy yourself in the stream. You comment and you comment with respect. Otherwise, I'm going to show you the door, and the door, I'm going to tell you it's going to slam, and it's going to slam, and the glass is going to come right down on you, buddy. So I got no time for that. I got no tolerance for it. So let's just say here, what are we talking about? Some guy decided that he wanted to call me a Neanderthal. I don't know what his mind was, whatever it was, but I got no tolerance for it. So we're going to say thank you very much. You have a great day, and you can continue. And they were trolling the chat anyway. This guy here, 88 resolution. I'm going to pull him up right now because I want the world to see him. But nope, I don't see him. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's go to the chat here. Let's go here. Hello from Zilla, Draven, Soulis here. Yep, hi to the legend and the GOAT. Yep, thank you for that. Let me give a plug to my man, Mr. Nathaniel Rage. Well, he's definitely got plenty of rage here. You want to go give him a follow. He's got over 100 subscribers now. He's going to be on Sportzwire Radio coming up here in the next week or so. We're going to definitely look forward to his story. You want to talk about cooking people? He just did that in his Texas promo wrestling match. But if you want to check him out, he's got a YouTube channel, and he's got 103 subscribers. I think we were at 97 on Saturday, so you could thank me later. But go out there, give him a sub. That's his page, House of Rage Productions. And if you want to also see the page visually, you can do that right here. So there you go. And that's his page. Go give him a sub. We'll talk with him for sure later. Anthony Arias is here. Obviously, he's going to certainly look for some of the things that we're going to have some opinions on. So we'll get to him in a little bit. Anthony Arias, obviously, with the Razor Rage. I didn't even know he was up right now. I didn't realize that Anthony Rage was like allowed to be up. Wasn't he like in bed? I didn't really realize that he was up at 9:30. Usually, this is prime time. He's usually
listen. If the old man hasn't gotten his melatonin yet, let him be up. Let him be up. That's what I'll say.
How you doing to my friend? Yes, I see you from the Nexus chat. Yep. Unbiased. Yeah, I will be unbiased. You should go make your own show then. You can then decide if unbiased or not. But when you want to be here, I'm sure that, you can certainly say what you want then. But thank you, though, for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been an interesting last couple of days. Anthony, I agree. Bro acts for a wall. Now that's an interesting point, though. I'll give him this. I mean, you come across, you're well dressed. You do have a good background. So, do you think you're royalty? Do you feel you're royalty?
So I don't think I'm royalty because I will admit my upbringing in my current state does mean I'm not the richest person in the world. I'm not going to be the richest person in the world. But what I will say is that I do have prestige. I do have morals set to where that I won't go to certain length, unlike Anthony Aries over here, who saying razor rage and whatnot. Rage is for small-minded and small-tempered people.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to follow you, that's your Instagram page.
Yes.
Put Instagram page. Let's get you some more followers because you got almost as many people tuned in than you have followers. So let's certainly change that a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Put your Instagram page up. And there you go. And there's the contract. There's the contract. Very
signed.
Well. Very nice. Very good. Congratulations, first of all. Congratulations. Yep, FBW is definitely thriving. I do agree. And if you're here and you're here for the first time, do me a favor. FBW is almost at 1,000 subscribers. There's 76 away. I think, what was it, Anthony? We were at 110 or 115 behind, I think, last month. So we're inching closely to 1,000. So let's make sure you do that. But let me get to another comment here. Draven, I'll end your career before it begins. That's a point that I made, that this is a very dangerous and violent landscape here in FBW. You got to watch yourself, and the Razor Rage is certainly looking to make you a victim.
Well, Mr. Anthony Aries, again, like I said about the comment you made on Instagram, stay out of my way and it will not happen. But if you'd like to, please, by all means, try to come by during Class Act at Holiday Havoc. I'm sure they'd love to have you.
Ooh, well, you know what? That might be heating up. You talk too much. Well, you know what? You should then go trade your podcast. Then you bring that podcast. See how many people tune into that one. Anthony, we should teach newcomers how we do things in FBW. But that is a point, though, that you are going to deal with. I think that there are a lot of veterans in FBW, and you're certainly making a case tonight, but veteran guys are going to be skeptical because they hear this story all the time. They hear the story of guys like you that want to make an impact. And for every Judas and for every Nolan Money McDermott, there's plenty of young guys that they go by the wayside. So you got a lot of work cut out for you. I hope it works out for you because you dressed well, you speak decent. I mean, you've got some background. So let's see what happens. Draven Soulis is a pretty cool guy. Well, yeah, and give him a follow on Instagram. And if you're here right now, do me a favor. FBW, let me also put the FBW page up because FBW's got 452 followers. So you're going to see a number of different things here coming up. You're going to hear from Sam Reeves. You're going to hear from the champion. He speaks. Not only does he speak here on Saturday, you're going to hear him coming up right before Holiday Havoc, and you'll have a couple of things he'll say about Violence Enterprise. He'll talk about Big B. He'll do that. He'll also hear from him on this Saturday on Sportswire Radio. Jay Gaz will have a special attraction match all the way from Greece. That'll be an interesting opportunity. I look forward to seeing Jay Gaz back out there in the ring. He came on to Sportswire Radio once upon a time. Anthony Arias versus Big B in a last man standing match. Obviously, Anthony Arias has been the talk of the backyard wrestling circuit with his new Razor Rage. And will Big B be a victim, especially after what happened to him and with Sam Reeves? We'll stay tuned. Anything goes. Look forward to all of that. The man that's here right now, Draven Soulis, will be live with a class act, and he'll speak and address everybody, including the masses at Holiday Havoc. You can see all of this here on the FBW Instagram page. Check it out. Cody Max is the general manager. I'm going to get to him in a little while, so check it out. And if you're here right now, hit the sub button for me at Sportswire Radio 6579. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryce. You have voice figuratively and literally. We're all Wrestling Matters. I'll be here coming up tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern Time with UK independent wrestling star, The Vigilante, the reigning defending Carnage Championship Wrestling hardcore champion. He'll have a lot to say. It'll be 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Tune in. And Anthony Arias doesn't like feelings and your freedom of valid speech. And we'll certainly come back to that, I'm sure. And I'm getting some more comments, but we'll move away from. I'm sure we'll have to take care of a few comments in a little bit. Thank you for that, Mr. Soulis. What is your finishing maneuver? That's a good question.
Out of character, real quick. Ain't that a familiar face? Inside character, real quick. My finisher is going to be known as the final act.
Oh, final act. Well, it sounds like a curtain call. Final act definitely has that stage theater vibe there. Yeah, definitely has those.
And if you want to find out what it is, then I can't wait to show you when I hit it. And outside of gimmick, I will literally tell you in like 5 seconds.
Oh, you know what? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to that. We're all looking forward to that. Bro, gonna be, but that, I think the general point is that you're a new guy starting out, and Anthony Arias is a veteran. He's been in the yard a long time. He's been successful. He's been very successful with the Backyard Wrestling Nexus. He's had his own show, and he does have a point that I think is valid, that he feels like he's not taking you very seriously right now.
Why would he? So I've met plenty of old guys who are all like, oh, well, this is your new generation, your new generation that. And how old is you? Like 23, 22? I don't fear him. Like, listen, I am 19 years young. I have a background.
You shouldn't fear anybody. I mean, you shouldn't fear anybody out there. There should be nobody that you should fear. You shouldn't fear anybody out there. If you feel this is what you want, and you've been in the theater world, that's performing in front of way more people than on a YouTube product or on a wrestling show. And you've obviously taken advice from independent wrestlers. So yeah, you should definitely not be afraid. And you're here, and welcome to the big leagues. Zilla loves your accent. Zilla is our resident chatter, resident expert. Windman would like to say hello. How you doing, Windman?
Windman! I know him.
And for tuning in. Windman, hit the subs for all of us. Zilla loves and appreciates you and Anthony Arias, so you can do both. Anthony is not happy about that, but you can do both. supporting a Nolan curtain call. I love you, Draven Soulis. So there you go.
Thank you, Fury Raw.
You got some fans. Stay out of my way. Friendly advice. Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about here. Anthony is making it here tonight. He's making it basically loud and clear that stay away from him. And Big B's got his work cut out for him, especially after what Sam Reeves did to him. So that'll be a very interesting match there.
I'll be watching from my home, seeing how he does against Mr. Big B. That will determine whether or not I am going to worry about the Razor Rage or not, which is going to be highly unlikely.
Okay, is your plan massive? Well, never reveal your plans here live.
No, I'm not revealing it, wee man. Don't you worry about that. I'm not revealing any plan of mine.
Well, I'm going to cut into the action because I think I'm going to take care of this here. I got this for you. Who was it for? I wanted to go bomb him. Yeah, weird ass deer. No, actually, you know what? We're going to take care of it right now because I'm way behind here. And I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to go like this because you are now just blocked. He's done. He's finished. So that's going to be one.
So,
yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't tolerate that here. We're a family station, so you can go somewhere else, and maybe you can go make your own show. Let's go next here, because you know what else is massive? Well, we'll find out.
Oh no!
Yeah, but you haven't done anything. I mean, that's what he.
Okay, well maybe it will be time of 2025 to do something, huh?
And Anthony Arias says you've brought bots to support you tonight. You've bought them.
Brought bots. Really?
And I want to say hello to our friends LBYW, Legendary Backyard Wrestling, and our Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame, of course, Nexus members, and AAW. I'm not sure what the AAW reference is.
American.
Yeah. No, we'll move on. I think maybe it's related to the Cowboys score. I don't know. Obviously, Mr. CJ or the Alpha is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't know. Maybe that's the reference.
Oh, sad for him.
Well, but I tell you what, if you are here right now, let me come back to it again because I do have another subscriber that's just subbed to FBW. So we're now at 75 away. So let me put that link up here for us. So go out there, hit a sub for our friends. Low budget. Yep, that's just me spamming. Exactly what you are. Low budget. He's calling you
low budget. Really?
Here's our champion, Sam Reeves, and he says, "Welcome to the big leagues, kid."
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, Anthony Aries wants to come over here, always like try to be like, stay out of my way. Sam Reeves, I thank you for that. Nice comment.
Okay, well, that's a good.
I'm already liking the Sam Reeves character, I will admit.
You still didn't meet him yet. What he did to his own group, Violence Enterprise, I would still tread very lightly. I would.
Again, I'm not gonna go out here and say he's not a bit mental, but I'm going to say that is a very nice welcome, and I thank you, sir.
You know what? You got a big crowd tonight, so somebody out there wants to hear you. Reeves, I respect you now. Draven, well, he don't like you.
All right, well.
Hi to LBYW. More annoying than Reeves. Kyle Shelby, who's been a topic quite a bit here of late in the world of backyard wrestling, would like to say hello.
Hello.
Let's see. Mr. Soulis, are you going to address the rumors about you regarding ACW?
ACW. Okay, so, out of character again. So, I was in e-wrestling, like basically e-fed, stuff like that.
Maybe this is why we're getting people here tonight. Okay, that makes
sense.
Yeah,
that probably makes sense, and I probably know the person who did it.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for that. Go ahead, I got you.
But yeah, so Mr. Toasty Joe over here is a friend of mine, and ACW is an e-promotion that he had made, and again, game-wise, very well done.
What games do you play? Because I'm actually friends with a college esports coach that.
So unfortunately, it isn't esports. So the little community we're a part of here. Let me move me back over here because my phone is done fast charging.
That's good
So-
because you got a big crowd here tonight. I'll say that much. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, for the sake of my humanity, unless Joe wants to go ahead and say where it's from a very popular game platform, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So,
that makes sense.
yeah, that promotion's from a game from a very popular platform. And again, I'm going to say this right now. If there is someone with a lot of amazing development skills, it's that guy.
Okay, well, you know what? Definitely, I've always appreciated the gaming community and people that go out there and we give everybody an opportunity. We just had on a guy, Chronic Gaming, who's doing he does live streams on Kick and Twitch, and he's actually raising a lot of money for a good couple of good causes here for veterans and for women to get in podcasting and stuff like that. So. Very important stuff. And anybody that wants to message me and have a legitimate conversation about some of that stuff, I'm on Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. I'm at Facebook at Sportzwire Radio. I'm right here every single night. So I'm not a hard man to find. I'm at YouTube at Sportswire Radio 6579. So definitely love to chat with you more. Come anywhere near my title and it won't be pretty.
Oh, come on. I was just starting to like you. I'm playing. Well, that all depends on how much of a prestige that I deem it carries, Mr. Sam Reeves. If I look back on the olden days of FBW and see how much prestige it has, I may just do that. So please refrain from tempting me, if you will.
I think that he makes a very valid claim, and especially after what we saw him do to his own group and what he did to Ryan Blade. I mean, I think that that's nothing wrong with what he said. Arias and Reeves teaming up. I'm not sure about that. Anthony Arias, are you going to beat the Drama King, Draven?
Okay, so Wee Man, I think you have mistaken me for Aiden English there. I'm not Aiden English.
All right, that was a good one. All right, I'm warming up to you a little bit. All right, now you're starting to get into a groove. Okay. Started bumpy, but I'll give you that much. Yep. Hello to Kyle Shelby. Kyle has also got a theater background. Game over. Wee Man's not a fan. Kid hasn't even made his in-ring debut and threatening my title. See, I did tell you about that. Mr.
Hey, listen, notice how he put threatening.
Well, he's a big man, Mr. Reeves. I'm going to end his career quick. Well, stay tuned, I suppose. Do you plan on bringing...
no. Okay, I see what Wee Man's doing now. Okay. No, Wee Man. I'm not AJ Francis either.
All right, so we'll move on then. Okay, bro, going to get destroyed. Good. He's making a name for himself that quickly. Don't let him get in your heads, boys. There you go. Want to say hello to my friend, Mr. Brandon Hardcore Hobbs. Brandon's been a frequent guest recently in the chats. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the evening. And if you're here right now, do me a favor. FBW, I am trying to get them to 1,000 subs. They're almost there. I'm going to put it right back in that description. And I'll tell you what I'm even going to do. I'm going to put it up here right now in the YouTube link. So there you go, FBW Backyard Wrestling. We got a lot of people here right now. If I can get 3 or 4 of you to go hit that sub button for FBW, that's really going to help them because they're almost there at 1,000 subscribers. And it is all Wrestling Matters here on Sportswire Radio. You know, this is the only platform, by the way, Draven, that we have promo wrestlers. We have E-Fed wrestlers. We have hardcore, deathmatch, underground, independent, UK wrestlers, pros, you name it. The only one. So I want everybody to support each other. And that's why we're here right now. Bro's setting his expectations high. Then he's going to lose match 1. I mean...
You really think... Okay. One moment. Anthony, you're just making yourself a bigger target for me. Like, even Sam Reeves has only put 2 messages in, and I've at least, said thank you to him. You're over here making yourself a bigger target for me to find you. So, that being said, please refrain.
Well, he's going to be here Saturday night, so I'm sure that you'll be here, and I'm sure you'll certainly be listening very closely to what Sam Reeves has to say.
Oh, gladly.
All right, well, we'll see here. Yep, I want to say hello to our friends, WCE, of course, in Appleton, Wisconsin. Definitely hello to our friends out there. Sean, Joe.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. I'll connect you to Mr. Shelby off the air. You know what? And since Mr. Shelby's here and he's always here on Sportswire Radio, let me give his YouTube channel a little plug because he just had his show uploaded for his own company, Universal Champions of Action, and he's got a lot to say. He's always got a lot to say. He's also the newest member of ROBW, and I think he wants to go to Oregon to be a part of BTW. I don't know if that's confirmed or not yet, but hit his YouTube page. Go out there, go hit him a sub. He's got now 13 subs. Remember when he had 1 sub? Now he's got 13. So go out there and support. Support those who support us. It's all wrestling matters. Arius is not convinced, no matter what.
And of course, Aries is not convinced. His head is, again, he's old, so he's gonna be sticking to one.
You know, though, that 23 is really not old. I mean, I just
Okay, well, 23 may not be that old, but it's still old enough for people to start becoming stubborn in their own ways. The brain doesn't
that's
fully.
a different point. I mean, I think that's a different point that, depending on who you are, might be valid. Okay, I'll give you that. He's just not impressed.
Fire.
Judas is in the house. Want to give a big shout out to my buddy Judas. Definitely.
Hello.
Hope to see him here soon. Hope his family's doing well. Mr. Soulis, I thought you already are your future self. Clever line. Clever line. Size always matters. From Man Champ 124. This is another person you know? Yes?
I think so. I'm thinking so.
Well, thank you for tuning in. If you would like to be here, you'd like to hit a sub for me also, I would appreciate that. Sportswire Radio, 6579. And yes, and we appreciate that. We love everybody that's in the backyard that's doing it the right way, obviously. And, the background is obviously, clean and such. But yes, we support our backyarders and we love them. Yep, size does not matter. And Anthony Arias has been waiting for this for a long time. And he wants to basically, let's just say, fold you up like a quesadilla, and that's when he'll rejoice. I mean,
all right. Oh my days, Anthony, you seem you. Listen, I keep on moving on, but you can't seem to get my name out of your mouth. I'm gonna be very fair here, bud. I'm just here to fix what you and a lot of people here in FBW have messed up. It may be thriving right now, but it's also faltering in many ways.
I'm going to say something, Draven, because the first 10 minutes or so, I'm listening to you talk, and I'm like, I don't know how this is going to end up. But right now, you're in 50 minutes in, and you got more people here live right now than I would say almost anybody else on Sportswire has had in a while. Maybe with the exception of the last couple of days and James Taylor's last appearance. So you're doing pretty well right now, at least from the viewership standpoint on YouTube. So I'll tell you what, you definitely shown that you've gotten some attention. I don't know what's going to happen when you show up there at Holiday Havoc or what you do in the future, but based on what we're seeing tonight, you've definitely got some eyes on the prize, and you've definitely, hopefully, gotten some heads to tune into FBW. Hit a sub. Please go out there and support them, FBW Backyard Wrestling. But like I said, this has definitely been, I can tell you the last, several weeks, you've gotten a lot of people here. So you've definitely done something right. So I'll say we'll see if it'll translate out there, and hopefully it'll help everybody involved in FBW.
Of course.
Here you go. Size matters. If you don't have skill, does Draven Soulis have the skill?
I do believe I do. And if it doesn't seem to be showing yet, then Mr. MMA and champ.
My man.
Then I do believe. I'm sorry, my mind drew a blank.
No, I think you were basically responding to the size and the skill, basically, which I understand.
Yeah. Listen, if my size this way doesn't correspond to it, my size this way will. I am 6'2" with a theater background and an athletic background somewhat. I'm not professional.
All right. Well, you know what? I think in wrestling, to have an athletic background, that could very well carry you. And I think being 6'2" can certainly help from a number of different aspects. And if you're here on Instagram right now, it's Draven Soulis. I'm going to put the Instagram link up, and I'm going to just keep going to the chat if you don't mind. I'm not even going to ask you questions. I got a big chat, so I'm just gonna go out and the channel do the work for me. Mr. Soulis, is your true finisher, is it called the flashbang? Well, I think you answered it. I don't think it's the flashbang, that's for sure.
I did. That's an inside joke.
Okay.
But I'm not going to talk about the inside joke.
I'll let you and everybody else handle that. Bro has the skills of a rotten banana. Obviously, Arius and you, I'm sure it's going to be where I don't think you guys are going to be sitting next to each other in that FBW locker room.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. And Kyle Shelby is basically, so far, I'm way behind in comments.
Oh, thank you, Kyle Shelby. Hold on real quick. Because even earlier with the comment with the thespian thing, out of character real quick. Thank you, Kyle Shelby, and I will definitely be contacting you about that.
Yeah. Judas, I'll get you in touch with Judas. I'll get you in touch with Kyle.
Yeah.
I think that there are people that are performers, and Kyle is definitely, he's here. I want to say this about Kyle. Kyle is here every night. He's on every stream. He basically got himself into ROEW. I mean, Kyle is definitely a go-getter, and I like to see go-getters here. I like to see people that want to be here and have the passion. And I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your gender is, your orientation, your views. You want to go out there. You got the blood, sweat, and tears to put out there and be here in this circuit. You're going to go places, and you're going to have my back. You're going to have my support, because I'm here every single night, and I'm going to tell you who's going to go places and who's not, because I'm the guy that does put his money where his mouth is. I'm the guy that does go out there and support. I'm the guy that's here when nobody else is there. So if I think you have a shot, you're going to have my support. And there's an old saying, endorsements are earned, they're not given. And that's been a long thing. That comes from my political ties. Endorsements are earned, not given. That was said by the late, great Senator Frank Padovan, and I'm going to certainly move on to the chat. Explain that. Yep, we're not wrestlers. I got that. We moved on from this guy, reincarnated. This is somebody else from your streaming world. I figured it out. So the other guy,
I know who that is.
Resolution, I didn't have much tolerance for him, really. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Tolerance for that.
I know who reincarnated is. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll keep him on the chat.
And I know Mr. Toasty Joe. He's fine.
No, keeping them on. I want them all to hit a sub. They want to message me off the air. I'm gonna put. I don't like to plug myself because I don't need to be plugged, because I do have a lot of followers, and I'm grateful for all my supporters in my community, outside my community. But that's my Instagram page. So if you're from the world of Draven and you want to give me a follow, you want to talk to me, you want to come on here, just talk about whatever comments were, let me know. I'm not a hard man to find, and I'm here every single night, and that's what I like to say. So thank you for that. So we're having fun. Draven Soulis is a superstar. Well, like I said, you got a big crowd tonight. I'll tell you that much. You definitely got more people here than a lot of guys that have been here on the FBW. FBW management sucks. Well, I'm going to get to Cody Max. Getting on for the 4th time this month. Have you been on 4 this month? Have you been on 4? I think you've been on 4. Maybe it's once a month. I don't know. Somebody will go back to check, and I'll flame him there too. Okay,
brother.
DJ ain't no motive. Well, he'll motivate. Yeah, DJ ain't no motivational speaker. Exactly. Skill right. Bing bong. I'm gonna buy FBW back and fire this fool.
Brother.
That could be Nolan Money McDermott. Nolan Money McDermott. I hear a lot about him. Nolan Money McDermott. He's a big name here. He's one of those really big names in the backyard wrestling circuit, and he's back here Sunday. And I hear he lives in your state sometimes. Just saying. I mean, not looking to go anywhere with that. He's Nolan Money McDermott, and he's obviously a guy that he's been making his name defeating the likes of Sean Jovi, the resident rock star, going toe-to-toe with backyard wrestling legends like James Taylor and, Anthony Steele and Omen Black and Soldier GP. And, he's certainly been, a very confident individual. And if you'd like to find out what Nolan Money McDermott has to offer, let me give you his YouTube channel for his company, STBW Wrestling, Small Town Backyard Wrestling. Let me give him a plug. The guys are all going to be here Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So if you'd like to see Tyler, Dalton, Peyton, and Nolan Money McDermott, that's their YouTube channel. Everybody go sub to each other, and we'll all be happy. 88 looks like a meth head. Well, he might be. I don't know. But you know what? Meth heads, last I checked, usually end up dead. But that's a different show for a different time.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing I will say, don't mind MMA and Champ. That's my...
I don't like to throw people out of the streams normally. I don't like to do that, but autistic was mentioned, and
Yeah, I get that. So
autistic is mentioned. He's going, you're going and calling people names the way they look. Like I can't tolerate that. A couple months ago there was things here that went on in the backyard circuit, and I got no tolerance for that right now. We just had on the Five Towns College women's soccer coach. I got the men's soccer coach Thursday. If you want to comment, do it respectfully. I had the first Black British boxer to have fought here 100 times. This is not your traditional backyard wrestling platform here. We have everybody from all backgrounds here. So I'm all about comments, but don't mention somebody being autistic. Don't mention anything like that. People's gender and their views with that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Nothing. Everybody knows I let everybody get a shot. How many times does this person come here and that person here? Yeah, I know, but you can't. There's certain things you can't do. Nolan, thank God. I've never slept. No sound, no silent. Ghost is here. Ghost. How you doing, Ghost? Sportswire Radio. Can you ask Soulis to? I think you've already addressed this. We already addressed this. I'm gonna move on. Theme song. What I miss. What are you talking about, Nolan? On money, Tyler Fury. There you go. Aaron Blaze is in the house. The Aaron Blaze, who by the way, is here Tuesday night. Tomorrow, 9:00 Eastern time. And let me give Aaron a little plug because Aaron's been here the whole time. And I know Aaron's always here talking about everything in the backyard circuit. And he's got a lot of big plans. And tonight, he's certainly, I'm sure, going to be a topic as he always is. But yesterday, he was more of the topic. But Aaron's got a YouTube channel. Do me a favor. Go out there. Hit a sub for him. He's always out there working his tail off. And that's his YouTube channel. He's closing on 1,400 subs. I'm going to put that YouTube page in the description. So go out there and hit a sub for Aaron Blaze. Aaron Blaze is here at 9:00 Eastern time tomorrow. Very busy day on Sportswire Radio tomorrow, but that's what the people want. Aaron Blaze is certainly a headliner, and he wants to go west, apparently. Let's go to the chat. Bum ass management, Nolan Money McDermott. That's STBW. Yeah, they're out of here in their history, and that's how it goes. You won't be folding anybody like quesadillas. I'll just put it out there. You can go out there and do your quesadillas. You got Jay Gaz on your back, and you don't really know me that like that. I let you come on here. I let you say your comments, but let's just say that I've had on the who's who of people on here, but I'm going to let you comment, but you ain't folding anybody like a quesadilla. You ain't folding anybody like a quesadilla. Should I bring up Jake Dvorak on the show? Should I bring up when all those guys were talking about guys like Anthony Arias on the trampoline? No, we're not going to do that. We're having fun. We're having a good time because we don't want to go back and, revisit that road of, when the ring guys were going after the trampoline. Because I was on the trampoliners side, so we don't want to do that, right? We won't do that. Imagine needing to hide behind a screen to get attention. Yeah, unfortunately, there are people that they just don't, they just keyboard.
Of course he won't.
Yeah, he won't. He won't wrestle. They have.
Well, listen, Mr. Sam Reeves. It's cold. That's all I have to say on that. It's cold.
Well, you know what? You haven't been to New York right now. It was rainy and cold the other day. But thank you, Kyle. Yep, go ahead. Yes, he's saying go. He's guy.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I actually went to New York. Wow, I went British for a second. New York recently.
Oh yeah, where were you in New
York? Somewhere I forgot where. It was either Queens.
Oh, okay.
It was somewhere around there. It was for a cruise.
Okay. Oh,
so
Queens doesn't strike me as a cruise destination.
I think that was just where we were for the hotel.
Ah, okay, gotcha. He's gonna be. Oh, he's talking about you. He's gonna be via satellite because you're scared.
Not because I'm scared, because I'm smart.
Arias is about to get blacklisted. No, I'm not gonna blacklist him, but we'll keep going here. He's still going. Yeah, we got a lot of people here. Wanking. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was a while ago. What we handled that. Who we even talking about? Press him. My man Abraham Storm is here. Let me give Abraham a little plug. Abraham's always here in all the chats, and I think he's in the Nexus chat. So let me give Abraham a nice little plug. Let me take care of those who are here right now. So if you're here, Abraham's closing in on 500 followers. Let me go out there and do that. There you go. Let's make sure we support those who support us. There you go. Press them. Yep. How you doing? Here's to Draven. What's your future hold? I think your future hold's coming up at Holiday Havoc, right? Where you're going to
Yes,
give us
and thank you.
Yep.
And thank you, WCE.
Yes, that's our friends in WC. And I tell you what, WC's been here. They're the first company I've had on of any sort in the backyard wrestling circuit. So let me go give WC a plug. Let me take care of business because that's what we're about here on Sportswire Radio. So WCE is closing in themselves on 1,000 subs. So if you'd like to give them a sub, they're 162 away. And that's the company, by the way, that Nolan Money McDermott wrestled Sean Jovi, the resident rock star, in. That was a match that a lot of people are still talking about. That's their page, WCE. They got Mr. Brightside, who's been a huge topic of certainly debate over the past several weeks. Nicholas Crenson, the RCW champion, and just James Marshall, the Chaz J, who's the WC champion, is reborn himself. Yeah, there's a lot of jabronis out there. A lot of new nobodies. Yeah, losing to Anthony Arias. Anthony Arias, I got the point. Hi to my favorite wrestler. Aaron, you came at the right time. I got to press my future competition in FBW. 88, you're getting, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he just got the, he got one, basically, he got one over the head. Sorry about that. It happens. Need me to future victim. Need future victims. I got the point. I got that. Mr. Soulis, I got that.
You already got that one.
How you doing, Ultimate Gamer? Yep.
Hello.
Thank you. You don't know how to do those, so don't do it, kid. Yeah, he'll be in the arena with me very soon. It won't end for him very well. That's a fair point. I mean, you are eventually going to have to face guys like Anthony Arias. You are going to have to face guys like Sam Reeves and Big B and a whole list of other people in FBW.
And I'll always have a trick up my sleeve. Again, one thing I do pride myself in is being one step ahead of everything. I make sure to check my environment. Mm-hmm. I make sure to check their weaknesses, whether it be in here or physically. So I don't think Aries is quite prepared for what I will be capable of.
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, there's pretty much nothing more that I can say that we will find out. And at the very least, you generated a lot of attention. I mean, you definitely generated some attention. And, you know, they say all attention is good. So at the very least.
Dog has a bedtime.
Well, because usually when Anthony Arias is here, he's usually here in the afternoon. You're here in prime time. And you definitely got a lot of views tonight. I'll say that much. Views. But we'll see his side of the story. I'm looking forward to Sam Reeves, though. I think Sam Reeves is going to be a really interesting story. He's had an interesting journey. I'd like to hear from different people. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. Yeah, Tyler's not an old man at all, and Tyler's going to be here Sunday. I'm very much looking forward to that. To lighten the mood, if you want any advice from transitioning, I'll take care of that. Let me take care of Judas, by the way, because Judas is, another guy who's really been, if I had a rookie of the year, he's one of my rookies of the year right now in the backyard wrestling circuit. So I would definitely like to give him a little follow. He's in my Hall of Fame. He's got 2 championships, the ALW and the Blizzard Championship. So I'll make sure you guys connect off the air. But that's his page. Do me a favor. Go support the Evil Angels. And Judas. And by the way, when he comes here, I know you got the sport jacket on, but he actually comes here in a suit and tie. When he's here on Sportswire, he's probably going to win the award for most well-dressed because every time he's here on Sportswire, he's in a suit and tie. Every word he gets correctly. I mean, he says words that I didn't even know if they were still in the dictionary. And he's going to win my best dress of the year and probably also maybe rookie of the year. My man who's also coming back here, my good buddy, Mr. Trey Mysticality, who I was watching that video on Facebook, and it was, I guess, something about his return to the ring maybe and his return to Sportswire Radio. So you got all these young guys, these new whippersnappers, these youth of the backyard seem to be supporting you. So I don't know if it's a sign of things to come, but you got a turnout here. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Alpha and everybody in LBYW. We'll see you guys here soon. Thank you, Kyle. We appreciate, we love everybody here. Shouting out. Yes. Oh, I got to say hello to my friends in WTW. Love WTW. WTW, one of the premier hardcore companies, underground wrestling companies. WTW a plug. So many of my friends there. Rob O'Malley, obviously Eddie Exile, Gabe Sayers has been there. You got to go out there and follow WTW. Just do it. I'm telling you, so many of our friends, JJ Stevens, Devin Adams, just a lot of people, Jake Dvorak, Justin Abel Sane. It's a long list of usuals you've seen here on Sportswire, Robo Stoner. So if you can, go out there. And we have to get you on Sportswire. I don't know why we haven't made that happen yet, but let's do that. Let's make it happen as a New Year's resolution. So thank you, my man. Thank you for your support. Anytime we support those who support us. So I know you, if you're here, thank you. If not, so how many dollars in lunch money you got? That's a funny one. We'll move on. Same as Judas. Anything you need? Yep, absolutely. You guys came in and fell down to the head of the table. That's the WC STBW war. Let's see here. Yeah, I got that. WC will get you back. WC management still got names. What was it like discovering fire? Something there. Otherwise, I can move on.
Yeah, that was just.
Thank you.
I know him. He's a wise guy.
Yeah, that was fine. I got no issue with that. I've gotten that before. Yeah, you can stay. I didn't kick Reincarnated out, but the other guy, unfortunately, I just did no patience for it.
Yeah.
Learn to spell, bud, before you came in here talking to me. I think that was somebody else. We'll move on. I'll beat your ass. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Ask how Big B's first year went. Acted almighty, got humbled. You know, Anthony Arias is one of these guys that he don't believe in like backyard wrestlers as superstars. He's not one of these guys that is impressed by how many championships you've won or how many movies you've been in and how many roles you've been in. Like, he doesn't care. So how are you going to go and defy Anthony Arias and what he thinks and maybe prove him wrong in others?
It's all about either bringing his mind process to the way it should be, or watching the self-destruction ensue. That's
so you saying it's going to be the self-destruction of Anthony Arias?
Yes, from what I've been seeing on the FBW page.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching, and a lot of people, honestly, including Sam Reeves, unfortunately. Again, he's mental, and whenever you make decisions like that, you're going to end up destroying yourself. You're going to end up doing something completely wrong, and you'll end up back at square one.
Well, look at the guy that unfortunately here in New York killed that poor executive, and he was on the run and he did something really bad. And
there you go. Listen. Never keep your guard down.
Well, you know what? You know what's funny? Where that happened, I actually worked not too far from part-time temporarily, and I was thinking about that the whole.
You were like, I could have saw someone die.
Yeah, you know, I got to be honest to break the talk for a minute. I was like thinking about that when they caught him. I was like, wow, I'm like a few blocks away from this guy. And I'm like, you would have never known. It's just the world is just a crazy place. Yeah, unfortunately, there's plenty of guys like that, you know, and you know, but years, yeah, I seen that. I went to school with guys I grew up with in Brooklyn. One guy was arrested for being a longshoreman. Another guy that was a wannabe tough guy, and this guy and that guy. And, you know, I grew up with all those bums in Brooklyn, and now they're yesterday's news, and I'm here right now in prime time. Yeah, that's how it goes. Looking at Trey. Yeah, I think Facebook is big in 2025. Yeah, I mean, Facebook is really, I don't know what Facebook is anymore. Trey ain't about 43. He's 20. Tom Bryce brings the heat as the innovator and the originator of fire himself. Well, you know what? You wait. You've seen me here. I can definitely make you cook. Yeah, we're gonna move on away from some of this stuff. I'm gonna keep you here until you go out there and you know, let's no more personal stuff. You're up next on the list if you keep going. I don't know. I'm way behind here. And Anthony, let's see if I can catch the show at my brother's house. Great stuff. Yep. Who are these marks? Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, this is just stupid. It's keyboard warriors, man. You know what?
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. This is stuff I don't have tolerance for. I didn't have the tolerance in these guys in the backyard. So if you want to be here and hang out. Let's keep it civil. Keep it civil. Keep it in the character. And I'm not gonna deter your interview any further.
So
Yeah.
real quick, really quickly, what I think has happened is I had like one of my friends were like, "Oh my god, we gotta like support Draven," and then they ended up.
Well, I only took out one, but I think if you want to hang out here, we'll stay here and join the conversation. Stay here and don't spam the conversation. Stay here. 12 years wrestling in a backyard, just retire already. What do you think about that? There's been a big topic in backyard wrestling. Like certain guys that they feel like that they've been holding on to their spot too long. Some people feel like that guys like Anthony Arias, other guys that that maybe they should move on, find something else to do. I don't believe in that. I think every company is entitled to do what they want.
It's all about, so again, reaching out of gimmick. It's all about fun. It's all about not only entertaining yourself, but being able to be there to entertain others. Bring something new from you, and for people who have seen your product for so long, bringing that nostalgia. It's all about entertainment at the end of the day. It's all about entertaining and having fun when it comes to backyard wrestling.
Yeah, I think, listen, you go out there, put your own ring up, go buy a trampoline, do your own fed. I mean, look, I don't know enough about it. I think if you want to go out there, you're having a good time, you're still performing. Ric Flair wrestled 2 years ago. I mean, so, I'm going to go out there and move away from that. Guys, what about Soulis's other finisher, the flashback?
Okay, yeah, ignore Joe. Ignore Joe.
You guys say all you want, but none of you can do what we do. Yeah, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I like Nathaniel Rage. I like Draven Soulis. Let me give Nathaniel another plug because, well, he's just here, and I got to give everybody a plug. I'm trying to give everybody a chance here. So if you do that here right now, House of Rage Productions is on YouTube. He's got 100 plus subscribers. Let me try to get him now to 104. I got like 20 people here right now. And if you're here for the first time, go out there, House of Rage Productions. I'm put it up in the description. I'm going to put it up here now in the YouTube, House of Rage Productions. Go out there and support. So I'll tell you what, you got a lot of comments tonight. I'll tell you what, I ain't complaining from that standpoint. Yep. Mr. Draven, if you ever wanted to test your skills against the old guys who would bring you the heat, WC doors are open. Well, they're in Wisconsin, you're in Florida, but never say never.
I can always try. I like to travel.
You never know. Yep, Draven the GOAT for real. Thank you, Zach, for that. Good comment. Trey's not a geek. We're gonna keep it civil here. I know I'm way behind in comments. I'm going to go there. It's funny how people take so much time out of their days to try and ruin yours. It's your existence that's meaningless. You have to come in people. And that's unfortunately, it always ends up that way in life. And this is not just about tonight's stream, but in general. There are just people that just are miserable and have their own way of doing things. And it's not cool. And it's not right. And I see it far too often. And I will not tolerate it. I will not condone it. I'm all for in the character. You want to say anything like Anthony's been here and that's in character. That's all good. But if you're here and you're saying things about people being autistic and putting people's age down, I don't have tolerance for that. And then I'm going to blow up on you. And I'm going to say it. I'm the one that has the microphone. I'm the guy from Brooklyn. I'm the guy that was friends with guys that went to jail. I'm the guy that was friends with people that ended up dead and ended up being in really bad things. Not just these pedo guys. I'm the guy that saw it firsthand, had to go put up with all that BS and had to live with that. And then thankfully became the person that you have here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. So I will never tolerate that. And I will always defend those regardless of gender, orientation, background, size, you name it, I got your back, and I will not tolerate any keyboard warrior from anywhere. So I just want to say that. I apologize. How you doing, Nick? Good to see you, Nick.
Wait.
Nick Brave.
Okay, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, that was my e-wrestling persona.
Oh, was that Nick Brave? Oh, okay.
That is crazy.
Well, you brought a lot of people out. Yeah, I mean, I do bring the heat. Yeah, you better believe it. Nick Rave. Well, you definitely are.
There with Jesus, dude. Oh my God, no, it's Draven.
Wow. You know what? Tell you what. If you want to follow Draven, let me tell you what. You're here for the first time because I see a lot of people here right now, and you're just going to keep going because at this point you're turning into a stream like when Jack Delta's here and Aaron Blaze and James Taylor is here at this point. I mean, I didn't expect to walk into this, but tell you what, if you're here right now, you remember him as Nick Rave. His name is Draven Soulis now. He's the newest member of FBW. That's his Instagram page. Go out there, give him a follow. You got him on Instagram for FBW. Go out there, give them a follow. FBW right now is closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Do me a favor, go out there and support them. They're only 928 subscribers, so now we're 72 away. So you know what? You might get them to 1,000 tonight. So you know what?
Oh, you know what? This might actually end up being great, man.
You know what? They should really, I don't know what your company is, your management is, but they should certainly owe you some gratitude because you got them 4 subscribers tonight. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go out there and put this link up here so people can go in the chat and go out there and sub if they haven't already because you guys are just 72 subscribers away. I want to make sure we get that taken care of. I got this page right now. Here you go. There's one page to take care of. There's another page to take care of. So go out there, handle that, and we'll be seeing you real soon there in FBW. There's more talent in the absolute nuclear crap I took earlier today. Well, you know what? That's the way of the land is. Plug AWA. Yeah, what's plug AWA?
Okay, that's another e-promotion. I'm not going to plug it because again, e-promotion, but
why not? Listen, where can I find it?
Okay, so
I got you got a lot of your guys in here. It's my platform. I'll support those who want to support me.
Alrighty, so on MMAN Champs
YouTube
account.
Okay.
And I guess since we're seeing his account, we might as well reveal what the game platform is.
I'm gonna plug him right now. You know what? I like you enough. I'm gonna put your YouTube channel up, and let's move on from this.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody right now to follow MMAN Champ. All right. Is that a deal?
Yeah, so as you can see, he does a lot of Roblox wrestling videos. That's the e-promotion I used to be a part of.
Well, my 6-year-old niece plays Roblox religiously, so I've heard about Roblox.
So, yeah, we do more, it's a community inside a community, if that makes sense.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's what we are here right now. That's what the wrestling community, that's what Sportswire is. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it right back up. MMN Champ, if there's something I can do to help you, you want to talk to me anytime, I'm on Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. I'm on Facebook at Tom Bryce, Facebook at Sportswire Radio, and I want everybody right now, if you're here, give him a sub. Give him a sub.
You know what? Yeah.
Give him a sub. You know what? I'm here, and I want to give everybody an opportunity. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're moving on. We're going positive. Nick Rave, Jax Nixon is here.
Yep. Wow, I didn't expect him to be here. Yeah.
Is Jax Nixon got a YouTube page?
He not exactly. He's one of the personalities in the e-wrestling promotions.
Okay. Well, you know what? If anybody wants YouTube links put up, I will plug you. So you tell me something, and I'll do it. Oh my
goodness.
Yep.
Revolt is one of the e-promotions in
Well, it's a big world, e-promotions. I am all wrestling matters. I'm all people. I am a people person. Sam Reeves, Anthony Harris, you two should know Draven what FBW is about. Yeah. Where is Justin Parsley? I don't know where Justin Parsley is. I got a lot of comments here, so I want to keep going. Mention AWA. We mention that?
I just did. Thank you.
Yep, we got it. Minecraft Wrestling, right? Minecraft Wrestling. Something else you want me to plug?
No, it was the Roblox.
Okay. Well,
ABW. I did that. I already voiced that.
Okay. And if you're here right now, hit the sub button for me. I'm on Instagram, so if you'd like to support me, you'd like to talk with me about anything I could do for you, I'm a team player. I'm a man. I'll do anything for any of my people. So that doesn't matter who you are. That's my Instagram page. I'd love to work with anybody that you think I could put a spotlight on something. That's my Instagram page. And my YouTube page is Sportswire Radio 6579. Joby, you're a jobber, or Juby, you're a jobber. Yeah, we're gonna cut down the things. Sam Reeves is a real champion, man. This all new talent makes him want to get in the ring, and he's in West Virginia. I mean, Nathaniel, he's a
Yeah.
promo. Where can I watch Draven Soulis' matches? Well, guess what? You're in luck, because while he hasn't been in the ring yet, I'm going to put up his YouTube channel that he's going to be a part of for this company called FBW, because FBW is going to be a huge part of things here in the near and distant future. And you can check them out at FBW Backyard Wrestling on YouTube. And this is their channel. I have it right now in front of me. I'm going to take this off the screen, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go boom. So if you want to follow FBW, that's their page. I'm going to put it up in the description, and wrong person. I'm getting now. I can't even say. So that's their page. You like to sub. That's their YouTube channel. You'll be a part of things there, at the very least, with the class act on coming up for Holiday Havoc.
Yep.
Draven, you want to come to Detroit, get a shot at my title. Maybe you can beat the first Drama King. So you got offers in Wisconsin.
Oh my goodness.
Offers in Detroit. Yeah, well, this is how this platform goes.
Wisconsin, Detroit. I mean, listen, I love to travel, so.
Well, I'll get in.
Oh my. Okay, Jack's next.
So what's the title? What title you got?
So no, Jax Nixon. He is so basically in the e-wrestling community, he's, in my eyes, from what I last saw, a custom version of Mustafa Ali.
Oh, okay.
From what I've seen anyway. Because again, like, you know how he did the president kind of stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, that's from what I remember. I might be completely wrong with how it is now, but that's just from what I remember. Sorry, Jax, if I get that wrong.
Okay, well, you know what? Let me keep going, because I just got loads of people, and I'm like, I'm not going to ask you any more questions. I got so many comments here. Sam, Anthony Draven. I've known Anthony longer than anyone here. I know how Anthony can be dangerous in FBW. Good point. I'll fold.
Fight some real competition.
Yeah. And you just got a sub there. Tom taking his time showing my quesadilla threat. Well, in case he hasn't been here in the primetime shows. What I do when we actually have a lot of people commenting is, it's not a knock on anybody here. I like to put the comments from the beginning. I like to let you speak for the first 30 or 40 minutes. So that's how we usually do things like that. But yeah, Draven Soulis for local talent.
I know. I think I know who that is. But don't worry. That's nothing to worry about. I'm not no local talent boy. You still behind the screen. Yo, Anthony, you cannot leave. Okay, Jax Nixon is trolling. Jax Nixon is trolling. Don't worry.
Arias, I don't think is related to Austin Arias. I think these guys are having fun. It's okay.
Let's wrestle a 30-minute pure wrestling rules match. No, Disney, of course.
Jax is from. We explained it already. We're behind in.
Yeah, he's an e-wrestling thing. This is Backyard.
Pure Championship.
That is one of the promotions.
I'll tell you what. You want me to put something up? Is there a YouTube channel for Pure Championship Wrestling?
I don't think so. I don't think it's just for Pure Wrestling. Jax, if you can like say the YouTube channel name, because I don't remember Pure having an actual
comments, and I'll plug it. We'll all support it together. Yeah, no Diddy. We don't want Diddy. Aaron Blaze. We're having fun. We'll let the show. Don't worry.
Let's go find from. That's the. Okay. That is a small inside joke that we have. So, I used to own an E-Fed, and basically what I did was the command where I'd make someone have owner commands of that server, and someone was portraying a very popular and very respected person of that community named Fighter Palm. I ownered them and ended up getting trolled. That's the whole meaning of the back joke.
I'm all for anything I can do here. I think we solved some of the problems we're behind on. What the hell is going on?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is another cool guy that I've known from the EVE wrestling promotion, but he is genuinely a cool guy. He is.
Well, you know what? I want him to follow you on Instagram, because that's your Instagram page. So I don't know if they followed you yet. So
please do, guys.
That's where I'll do.
Nicholas Rave went. He is gone, dead, buried. Like
okay, I see all the fun here. I'm trying to stick in character till my quesadilla threat. I already showed the quesadilla threat.
Yeah, we just did.
I already did. DM me. Should the devil come back to the ring? Not gonna lie. Well, you know what? I tell you what, we're gonna schedule you on to Sportswire, and I'm gonna get this going here. Yeah, everybody's having fun now. I think we're good now. The most handsome man alive agreed. Face of God himself. Something you couldn't relate to. AMW crossover. Who knows?
And animated wrestling crossover IRL.
Well, you know what? You really are a big deal. Attractive male wrestling. I don't know. We're gonna go with that
Anthony
route.
Ayers in a promo.
Come to MWA and fight me for my U.S. title. You'll be eating the pin in under a minute.
Midwest Wrestling.
Okay, is that
Alliance? Yeah.
If somebody has links, they want to put them up. I'll put the page up. Yeah, the quesadilla. I got the quesadilla point. Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Hold on. I just realized.
What?
Oh, okay, Mr. Toasty Joe. Okay. Yeah, that's Joe. Don't mind Joe.
I got it. Everything's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. We're doing better. We got.
Don't mind. Don't mind
shout
him.
out to the gay friends. If you're gay, God bless you. And we want to support those that want to do what they like to do.
Yeah, like what? Oh yeah, brother. What?
I tell you what. I you know what? I think it is. You know what? I didn't know what I was getting into, but you got a lot of people that seem to be interested into you. You know what? And that's a good thing because you're definitely going to be one of these memorable guys that I think I want to talk about after Holiday Havoc because I think you're a guy that you brought a lot of attention out here tonight. And I think that means something. So, yeah, I would like to hear more about you. I want to see what you do at Holiday Havoc because, that seems to be like you drew this kind of crowd. I mean, I announced you 90 minutes before we went on the air. You're 6'2". In all seriousness, I want to know about this quesadilla now. Are you grilling it or not? Yeah.
I'm gonna go get me a quesadilla tomorrow.
Oh,
okay. No, Jackson, Red Guy Studios. Why is Jackson so bad at Roblox Wrestling?
Now, who is Red? I
have no idea who Red Guy Studios is. I think that's just the Jax Nixon friend who just absolutely roasted him.
Well, you know what? I got Red Guy Studios on here, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sub to your channel because you're here, and I like to give you an opportunity because you've been here. So if you'd like to say hello, thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to do you a favor because everybody's here, and I want to be in the business of supporting people's pages. So I gave you 1 sub. I'll give you 2 more subs when I'm off here on my Sportswire radio page. But right now, that's his page right now, Red Guy Studios. So go out there, give him a sub. If you'd like to follow me, I'm on Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. If you want me to talk about this Roblox wrestling, you want me to talk about anything, I'll talk about it. I mean, I have a background in news. I worked in a radio station for 7 months. I worked in the New York State Senate. So you want something that you think the people would want, I'll support you. So, that's what it is. What is Roblox wrestling?
Jax. I love how Jax is saying, what is it, even though his friggin' avatar picture.
What is it? I don't know the first thing that came to mind. You're welcome. Way behind. I can't grill it, though. Yeah, you know what? This just turned into just having a chat. I mean,
we're just having a chat at this point. Quesadillas, Roblox wrestling.
Chatting on the stream, and anybody else wants to come in, I'll plug your page. I got to get better protein sources, and I found high protein burritos. Okay. Guy is young. You got some. You know what? You got something tonight. You got something. I tell you what, you definitely do. Taco Bell stinks. I don't really eat Taco Bell, so that's a question that I'll let the chat simmer on. Do you travel?
Not currently. I can't travel too extensively just yet. Again, I still live around my own area, and I don't travel too extensively. So I'm at the moment stationary until I can have more stable ground, if that makes sense.
Well, you know what? I think that people are just going to spitball here. So I'm still behind in comments. I mean, we won't be here forever, but I can't believe this stuff. Well, you got 30-something people watching, and a lot of them are on YouTube.
Oopsie, I told you.
Blaze, you're welcome. Read quicker. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a troll. Don't worry.
Yeah,
that is a troll. Don't worry.
We're good.
He doesn't mean all that.
What is a yiff? No, we're good. No, I'm good. I'm in a better mood. Austin
Right.
Aries is going to win the Superstars Championship.
Austin Aries.
Was the worst.
God.
Oh my God, was that the worst Google search of my life? What was that related to? I don't know.
I have no clue.
Let's keep going. That was
Limp.
before the comment. Oh, he loves me now because I showed his page. Well, you know what? I just subbed to your page again. You know what? I'd like him to get some more subscribers. And you know what? I'm a generous man. It's the holiday spirit. So if you're here right now and you want some support, that's his YouTube channel. I'd like you to go out there and sub. And if 88 even wants to come back in and he wants to be in a better spirit, I'll bring him back in. But you got to be cool. I'll support you. Thank you, my man. Anything I can do, I'm on Instagram, whatever it is. You want to get supported, I will support you. All you got to do is just ask, and that's it. So we'll take care of you. Kiddos were sick today, but laying down. Good. I hope everybody's feeling better. That's the case. We want to make sure everybody here. I am Disco Alfonso.
Yep, that's another wrestler. I don't know exactly who the name is, but that is a familiar.
Okay. Yep. Anything rings a bell?
Just the Disco Alfonso thing. Just he was a fun gimmick in the. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting out of focus, and usually
there's a lot of comments, and people are just want to talk at this point.
Yeah, I get it. And again, I'm usually.
I'll keep going. Listen, trust me. At this point, you're just catching up with friends. Been a little tired. I hope you feel better. I used to get nosebleeds. Aaron is back tomorrow. He's going to be here tomorrow, by the way. Oh, I can't wait for that. Hello to Brandon Hobbs. He was here an hour ago. I don't even know. There's people that were here. Disco Alfonso, I'm on the beat. Thank you, Tom. Yes, thank you to Aaron. If Aaron is here right now, definitely go out there and give him a nice little plug. Aaron is going to be here. Let me put Aaron's YouTube channel up. Hopefully it works. There you go. Here's Aaron's YouTube channel, YBW 2018. He's in the Backyard Wrestling Nexus, which I'm a member of. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Also, let me get here to some more comments. Aaron Blaze, good. Live reactions. Yeah, the quesadilla. Aaron's back on Sportswire, 9 o'clock tomorrow. You know you love it. Yeah, wait and watch. Draven Soulis versus Triple J.
Triple J is another like a comedy member of the AMW community. He's still a cool guy.
I hope you get these people to watch FBW because that's where you're going to be a lot going forward. I hope that way I did my best to get more subscribers to FBW.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to see the match, dude, because it's been a long time coming. I've been with the community for a minute, and
you're gonna make people proud, kid. You're gonna make people proud. My friends are very ruthless. I'll agree, Tom. I don't remember what it was. Pennsylvania's weather. What is Pennsylvania's weather like? I don't even know. Aaron, I'd rather have the trolls come back. No, I think nobody's trolling anymore. I'm glad I left Pittsburgh. Detroit isn't any better. I'm playing around. Yeah, we knew that. Dude's in my Fed. Yeah, Anthony Arias is fine.
We're just being in character, dude.
WCW return. WCW,
I don't think so.
No. Issue is when people are running their mouths. Well, yeah. Well, we're all good. We're gonna move on. Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Red Guy Studios. When will we see Kai Nasame on the podcast?
Well, Kai Nasame, he's also a character.
Now what does Kai Nasame do? Tell me what he does.
So his gimmick, I'm not sure what it is now. But back whenever I was like fully in that community, he went by the Dark Horse.
Well, you know what? Red Guy Studios, you want to get in touch with me? I'm on Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. I'm on Facebook at Sportswire Radio 6579. It's your lucky day. I'm putting up your YouTube page. Go out there, hit a sub, because I'm trying to get everybody some popularity. I'm way behind in comments still, and I apologize on that. When are we going to see LXM on the pod? Let me know.
LXM is the creator of the game.
Let me know. You all you got to do is message me. I'll do anything I can. If I'm really going to be out, no, quesadilla, we're good with keep saying that. You got apple juice in that cup. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was me with the tea.
Yeah, you and the quesadilla. Well, this is a memorable show. He is the anonymous Raw GM. Trey, Judas, have you done a double cross? Because I know a Judas who does good at double crosses, except this cross was a singular. I don't know if you've heard about it. Comes with good news. Solo, I love you. Yo, shout out somebody again. See what happens. You get shouted out.
Okay, yeah, MMA, yeah, troll.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I got it. Yeah, we're good. This is an Anthony Arias interview with Draven Soulis. It's everybody's interview at this point. Is
Yeah,
your favorite rapper Drake?
no.
Okay. Why not? Who is your favorite rapper?
It's this is a very popular opinion, but
Okay.
it's either got to be Nas or Kendrick.
Nas is from Queens. Nas is obviously a legend. Certainly Nas is one that's definitely up there, stands the test of time. Kendrick Lamar is obviously another big name. A lot of wrestlers use his music, so can't go in with either one. Yeah, we don't tolerate that. We're good. House of Rage, how's it going? You ever want to come back to the ring? Yep, we're going to take care of that. Draven Soulis, are you ready to step in the ring with Tom Brights and have him breaking kneecaps? No.
I don't think no, we're not.
Finished that a while ago.
Did you involve? Okay, another. You can obviously tell what Rid Reigns is obviously a playoff of.
How we backed up. I tell you what, I haven't been this backed up in a stream probably since like Jack Delta's last appearance on the Sportswire, not counting the pedo show. Probably Jack Delta. Bro, the 13-year-old wrestlers, these guys aren't 13. They're E-Fed guys. We love our E-Fed people. We love our E-Fed people. Continue to support me. I will support you. I shout out and love our E-Fed people. I was putting it out there. It's definitely about there. How do you get the message in the screen? I don't know, but who's Furra Roja again?
Furia Roja. Here's a fun fact about him that I recently learned. So, he is also an E-Fed guy, but he is also
just subscribe to his page. I'm gonna put Furia Roja. Yep, on the screen. Keep going.
So he is actually also, from what I hear, also soon to start his journey into wrestling.
Well, you know what? If we want to support Furia Roja, I just put his YouTube link here in the chat. That's his channel, Latino Heat 555. I just subscribed from my PWF page. I'm going to go out there and subscribe from my Sportswire radio page because I can just do that because I'm that type of guy to quote LL Cool J. So there you go. You're going to get a note off that. So congratulations. It's your lucky day. So I'll take care of that. He's a fan of yours. Who else we got here? Tom, what about these clowns that don't realize while their mommy and daddy's basement still safe around, making their parents look stupid? They're pushing you you're ultimately making you richer. Well, yeah, but you know, Kyle, I already have a big bank account. It's not about me. I do this for the people. My bank account's good. I've done okay in life, and I'm happy. Are you a supporter of We of the People?
We the people, baby. I'm joking. But yes, we the people.
I don't know who you're referring to, but we'll move on. Yeah, we're not being a keyboard warrior. Ready to.
We're not being a keyboard.
Yep, he brought the views in. I tell you what, you brought him in. Aaron Blaze is gonna have to follow this up tomorrow. Aaron Blaze is gonna have to follow it up. Draven brings the boom. There's an omelet. Who else?
I'm not doing it. I am not doing the boom because of copyright.
Anthony Arias loves meaty men. I don't know about that.
Fair enough.
People do like folding meaty men. I'll be folding one later tonight. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you, Man Champ. I appreciate you. And if you're here right now, you got 315. So let me put him up to 316 because guess what? I'm going to go now sub on my Sportswire page for you. I'll subscribe. Everybody wants to message me in the E-Fed world. I'm at Sportswire Radio 6579, Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. I just subbed from my page. Those that are here, I missed you on my other page. I will get to you. So be patient. Thank you. Yeah, you all play Roblox. People play Roblox. God bless America. Yep. And all wrestling matters with Sportswire. You better believe it. How many push-ups can you do? That's a good question. I don't know. My FBW been getting plugs, but the Fury, yeah, FBW. I gotta plug FBW. I got new people in here. Let me go plug FBW because our buddy Draven Soulis is gonna be there. FBW is closing in on 1,000 subscribers. They are, guess what, at 9:30 now. So if you're here right now, do me a favor. You're here for the first time. I am putting up that page again go out there and sub. They're 70 behind. We started today at 9:24. We're now at 9:30. So I'm going to do everything I can to help you. I am going to drag you to that water, even if you don't want to drink it. There is no person that will go out there and serve his communities. I work full-time, 24 hours a day for the people. And I'm going to continue to do that till the day I die, till I pass the baton off to somebody like Kyle Shelby or maybe even Draven Soulis. But that's the FBW YouTube page. You want to watch Draven Soulis coming up. Holiday Havoc is coming up right before Christmas. That's the page. I support you. You support me. FBW's YouTube page right now is closing in on 1,000 subs. You're here for the first time. I'll put your links up. I'll stay until as long as I can. But go out there, sub. Just do it. They're not that far behind. So Florida Backyard Wrestling is where Draven Soulis is going to be, and that's where you're going to see him coming up. Anthony, let's start knee-fed. Check out this amazing match, Alexander Andrews. Where is Alexander Andrews from, and what do I need to know?
He is also an E-guy who I do believe, I'm not too sure, but he is also probably training as well. I'm not too sure on it, though.
Okay, I just gave you a sub, Alexander Andrews. You want to be in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage? Congratulations. It's your lucky day. I'm in the holiday spirit. I just subbed to you from my page at the PWF. I'm going to give you a sub at the Sportswire Radio YouTube channel. You sub for me. I'm going to put your link in the description. Everybody that's here for the first time, just keep subbing. I'm going to go to Kyle Shelby's next because Kyle Shelby needs to get subscribers. Kyle Shelby's at 13. I want everybody to get him to 14, 15, so on and so on. So it's your lucky day. I'm going to keep that up for a few minutes. That's Alexander's page. You want to get in touch with me? All you got to do is Sportswire Radio 6579. Instagram, the Sports Report 2021. I am going to make sure that I take care of you. I got more people coming in. You want to plug? Even if Draven's phone dies, I'll plug you. I'll keep going. That's Kyle's page on YouTube. Do me a favor. If you're here in the chat, please go out there. Go hit the sub button for Kyle. Get him to 15, 16. You're subbing to everybody else's. Just sub to Kyle. Kyle's been here the entire time. I'm going to check out that. Yep.
So to real quick, because I'm reading the comments as well, to answer Kyle's question, Nature Coast. That's where I'm located.
Okay, cool. Meaty Wrestling, Road Wrestling, whatever you want. And Alexander Andrews is a bot. Well, I just gave him a sub, so now you better.
Yeah, he's not a bot. He's not a bot. Don't you worry.
Hey, Abraham, have a great night. Thank you for all you do, my man. Good night, Abraham. Jay Nixon for president. Is Draven Soulis an internet warrior? No. Well, if you want me to know more, I'll do it. My daughter's zodiac sign is Aries, so cue up Anthony Aries. Very clever. You need mods. I will do everything 24 hours a day. Roblox, Jesus Christ, it's getting worse. Aaron, where are you? Let's go Roblox. Let's go Roblox. If you support me, I'll support Roblox. I'm a wrestler who faced off Draven many times. I've won against him in all of our counters.
Okay,
Draven,
e-wrestling.
Yep, you have more hair on your back. I'm not going to go there. Thank you for that. Someone please add beans on the quesadilla, man. Draven, well, you got a lot of people paying attention tonight. I'll tell you that.
In the main event of the promotion, easily talk.
Will you be on the Talk to a podcast?
Oh, no. No.
Well, is Hawk 2 a single still? You might want to find out.
I don't want to know.
Okay, well, can I get a bit plug, big man? I think I did plug you. But let me
you did. You did. You don't worry. I'll give Furia a plug next time, though.
I got it.
All right.
Get him to 3:30. We're just going to keep spitballing. Let me say hello to my buddy Rocky from Texas Promo Wrestling. He's, I think, in the chat right now. I promised I'd give him a plug. Texas Promo Wrestling is here on Instagram. If you want to find out more about what promo wrestling is, if you're an E-Fed guy, do me a favor. Get in touch with Rocky. They got 50-plus people on their roster, 702 followers, Texas_promo_wrestling. Check them out. Just go out there and support those who support us. Texas Promo Wrestling. I promised Rocky, you support me, I'll support you. Doing it a new way. Draven corn on the cobs. Haircut Soulis. I don't want to go whips. David Hybrid is here. Who is David Hybrid?
David. He's also e-wrestling, but he is a good friend of mine. I don't think he has much on his channel, but he's a good guy.
Oh, well, you know what? Everybody's a good guy right now or a good girl. And you sub for me, I'll sub for you. But I can't stress enough. Let's get FBW is closing a little closer to 1,000 subs. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're at 930. I need somebody now, right now. Do me a favor. FBW is almost at 1,000. There's the page. Somebody hit a sub. That's where Draven's going to be in action coming up at Holiday Havoc. Draven's going to kill it in the ring. Yeah, you got this. I'll tell you what. You won me over tonight. You won me over tonight. Yeah, this has been one for the ages. And if Brandon's on YouTube, you got a YouTube channel, Brandon Hardcore Hobbs? I'm going to find it right now. If you got a YouTube channel, I'll go plug it. Everybody go gives you a sub. Here it is, Brandon Hardcore Hobbs. Oop, wrong one. I'm going to plug it. Nope, that's it. Wrong one here. Brandon Hobbs is at YouTube. I don't see you on YouTube, but we'll figure something out. Brandon Hardcore Hobbs, check him out. Yeah, we're going to go there. Go like this. I don't know why it's not popping up. There you go. Pop to that page instead. Let's see here. Who else we got? Will we be here? This is live streamed. Yeah. Well, the match is going to be on the FBW YouTube channel. It is FBW Backyard Wrestling. Yeah, he's going to be there.
Like premiered, I think.
Yes. I'm not going to put the comment up about your father. Not going to go there. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun right now, unexpectedly. Thank you. Yep, and get in touch with me. I'm on Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. You want to find out more. You want to connect with me. If I can support you in any way possible, you want to come on the show, you want to network with me, I'm all about networking. That's my page. I'll support you. Draven, I've known you since your your girlfriend deleted System 32 on your PC. I am going to leave that at that. Draven, are you in the room for Saw 1? Saw 1. Yep, thank you. Great show. How do I get my thing to be on the screen? Yeah, what's your YouTube link? If you give me a YouTube link, if you give Draven a YouTube link, I'll put it up there. You just got to tell me. Otherwise, before we sign up, because we're eventually going to end the show about 10 or 15 minutes, you give me a link, I'll put it up there. Yeah, tell him to message you. Tell him to message you. If he's got a YouTube channel, I'll put it up there. So we got a little more comments to go, and I'll handle it a few more. Oh, the reading is backed up. Has Draven seen my Lego Star Wars series on
Yes,
YouTube?
I have.
Is Wee Man on YouTube?
Not sure.
I'm going to find out now. Wee Man, I can't find you on YouTube. If you have a YouTube page, let me know. I'll sub you. Well, I was saying about the guys that got broken kneecaps. I didn't break any kneecaps, but we can say, yeah, breaking kneecaps. Well, actually, it was a story. My dad... There was this guy on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn. I still remember the story. The guy was mouthing off in front of a bar. It was an Irish bar, and they crushed his kneecaps. And I remember it still to this day. Yeah, and I still remember it. We're in Florida. I think you answered it, right? You were out.
Answered that, yeah, because I was looking through comments earlier.
I'm going to be moving to Tampa in the next year or two.
All right.
Well, wow, you're moving everywhere. You're going everywhere. So, yeah, I'll connect you, Kyle. I will definitely connect you. Texas Promo Wrestling. I got to plug Rocky because Rocky's here, and I promised my man Rocky. That's his page, Texas Promo Wrestling. If you're on Instagram, hit Rocky a sub. Rocky is killing it out there in the promo wrestling world. So if you're an eFed guy, Roblox guy, backyard guy, you want to get in touch into the world, that's their pages. Who else we got in here? Made it. I actually do have merchandise matches. I don't know about Roblox. How many eggs? Yeah, Anthony does own Florida Backyard Wrestling, so please let's support Anthony in Florida Backyard Wrestling. It is so hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. I did it because you lifted me up out there. You lifted me up in the community. You got me there. My hometown in Staten Island and Brooklyn never forgot me. I can never repay my own community for supporting me. I had a woman, Draven, that got me 300 plus subscribers in my home neighborhood. I can never repay my people enough. So FBW Backyard Wrestling, go out there. Yeah, I'll connect you. I will definitely connect Kyle and Anthony. I'd be more than happy to do that. Universal Champions of Action. Let me go out there and support them. Very simple. I'm going to go like this because Kyle needs to get to 15 subscribers or 14. Whatever you're at now, Kyle, just tell me and I'll try my best to get you there. Universal Champions of Action, 13 subs. go out there and hit a sub for him. He's trying to get to 15. Can somebody give him a sub? There you go. There. His mother is there. Anthony lives outside of Florida. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Cook a quesadilla. My parents are Puerto Rican. Love Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rican food. My next door neighbor, or 2 doors down from me, is a listener. I appreciate you. I'm in a generous mood, and I appreciate it. I earned a sub. Well, you know what? If I find you on my YouTube channel right now, I will put your page up. Let me see if it shows up right now. I don't know. It's not showing up yet, but your reflection. I do most of my stuff. Yes, the XCW page. What you want to check out the Brandon stuff, you can. If you want Brandon, put your YouTube link in the description, and I'll put it up so we can sub to it. I'm not Puerto Rican by blood. Okay, well, we love Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico, and we should all love it. Let's see. I'm Sicilian. I'm a native boy. Tom, what was it like inventing the wheel? Because I'm in a generous mood, I'm gonna keep you here, but I
It's a
will.
troll. It's a troll. Don't worry. It's a troll.
I'll tell you what, but I will definitely. I could verbally break kneecaps. Let's put it that way.
So, real quick, there was also a comment, and I think it's more of a compliment than anything. But Wee Man mentioned 15 dozen eggs.
Yes, I saw that. Yes,
Just on.
Thanks. May send me 15 of them. Okay, well, I got the point. How you doing? My man Omen Black is in the house, who's going to be here Sunday. And Omen's going to be squaring off for the IMF World Heavyweight Championship at Winter Clash. So you know what? Omen's here. Big turnout. I got to go plug my guys. And also, Omen is his platform, and he owns 1/3 of the PWF. So do me a favor out there. He's trying to get to 2,800 subs. You want to sub to him? That's his page. Go out there, please sub to him. And here you go. And go like this. He's the boogeyman of the Midwest. Draven, you're starting out, so don't concentrate on Iowa and the boogeyman of the Midwest. Omen Black, he's a hardcore guy. But if you'd like to sub to his YouTube page, I would definitely support that. Relocating to Tampa, I'll be active in the Midwest. Won't be another year or two. Good. Let's see. Wee Man, I swear. Omen, I gotta hit the second. We're gonna go soon. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you here, but I'm gonna just say that you're now gonna be done. So you had enough.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Over for this loser. So you're
that's for the best. Yeah,
it was nice knowing you, but before I do that, keep the change, you filthy animal, and just remember that when I see you, just don't be a keyboard warrior, because when I do verbally break your kneecaps and Anthony Arias may fold you into a quesadilla, let's just say that I made you famous, and you can go now wank off to some photos on Reddit, and make sure that you have a few dollars left for your OnlyFans subscription to somebody out there. But thank you very much. You can come back next time. See you on the other side. Not. And yep. Okay. I have said a lot, and there is a lot I know that obviously we could have said. Is there any final words that you have for the audience?
So, for the guys who literally, genuinely came here to full on support me, I would like to thank them. Ghost, was Mr. DJ Green, who I talked about earlier. He's amazing. And before I get into gimmick for those final words, I would like to thank Anthony for the opportunity to be here, and thank you for letting me onto the cast, because it's been fun.
Yo, what a turnout tonight. And Anthony, we had 7 new subscribers to the FBW page. So you definitely got some people going to check out FBW. So that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
All right. And now for my in gimmick parting words, because I do have to hit the sleep as well because of work.
We're gonna do that in a minute. I gotta put up Mr. Toasty's page, but go ahead, keep going.
All righty. Hold on. Let's give Dank his stuff, because Dank's page is actually really funny as well. I like
Mr. Toasty. Is it Mr. Toasty Joe?
Mr. Toasty Joe.
What's his YouTube handle? Toasty Joe. Put your YouTube handle up, and I'll put it up on the page. Toasty.
Yeah, go ahead. Send it to me or something, and I'll send it to him.
No, put it in here.
Oh, that's true.
I want Toasty Joe and Reincarnated. Put up your YouTube at link in the chat comments, and I'll put it up on YouTube, and I'll sub to all of them. So we'll do that there. And okay, he's gonna do that right now. I'll take care of it. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this, Joe. Joe Mama. Okay, YouTube at Joe M M M M M A. Let's see if it comes up. Nope, it doesn't come up. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go like, oh, I can copy and paste it. There you go. Okay. YouTube.com Joe MMAAMA. I don't see it coming up. Oh, I see why. I just made a mistake. Now it's gonna come right up. Okay, perfect. I just gave you one. I'm gonna give you two. So you got that plug. Let me put that up on the screen for everybody. Here you go, Mr. Toasty Joe. Boom, like Emerald. Bam. So you got that reincarnated. Put up your page. I'll take care of you. I'm going to sub from my Sportswire page. Sub to me at Sportswire Radio 6579. If you want to get in touch with me, anything I can do to help you, anything in the world, I got you. So that's done. You got two from me. Who else we got here? Anybody else with a YouTube channel? Okay, YouTube at no more. YouTube at no more sorries. Okay. Okay, we got you. No more sorries. You got one. You're going to get two right now. And then I'm going to let you get to closing thoughts, Mr. Draven. So I apologize for that. But you know what? You support me. It's the holiday spirit. You get me to where I need to be. I'll get you to where you want to be. So congratulations. You got the floor, Draven.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Please tune in for Holiday Havoc. Holiday. See, we're not WCW or NXT, but please tune in to Holiday Havoc. I will be making my appearance there and letting you all know what exactly I have planned. And with that being said, please have a great night. I am off to bed. And also, please do follow the Instagram page because I will be posting there a lot. All right.
We did.
I am off to bed.
It was one for the ages. Thank you so much. It was an amazing stream. You definitely showed that this was one for the ages. And everybody, please support FBW. Support everybody here. I got Kyle. I got Omen Black, Anthony Arias, FBW Backyard Wrestling. I got Toasty Joe. If you're in the eFed world, I'm on Instagram at the Sports Report 2021. You want to talk to me about anything, I'm here. I can help you. I can promote you. We'll do that. And tomorrow, I'm here with Aaron Blaze, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So if you like this tonight, wait till you see tomorrow. And my name is the Reverend Tom Bryce, your voice figuratively and literally where all wrestling matters. We were joined here by the curtain called Draven Soulis, who you had a memorable one. I'm going to remember this. I didn't know what I was getting into. I thought this would have been like 3 people on the YouTube live, 5 comments, but you showed that you should be back here after Holiday Havoc. I want all your eFed friends to be here after Holiday Havoc. And spoiler alert, you're coming back here after Holiday Havoc. So basically, put it in the calendar. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. On the number one global radio station, that is Sportswire Radio, where all wrestling matters. And I'll see you here at 9 o'clock for Aaron Blaze. Be there at B Square. Support everybody's channels. I'm at Sportswire Radio 6579. Have a great night, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. And support FBW Backyard Wrestling. That's the company Draven's going to be at here right before Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And they're almost at 1,000.